All right, I am here with David Azizi of the Law Offices of David Azizi, and this is going to be our first video on Prop 46 in California. And we're actually going to discuss the proponents of the Troy and Alana PAC Act. And we have heard a lot in the news already that it's just trial lawyers trying to push the cap on medical malpractice out. That's actually not the case. The people that created the initiative are not lawyers at all. So David, explain first of all Bob Pack and his position, and then some of the other proponents of California Prop 46.
Well, Robert Pack's probably one of the victims of medical malpractice, and we've discussed in some of the other videos, and there's online videos that I think Robert Pack has, and he describes the tragic incident that happened with him, which is two of his children died as a result of a person who had been prescribed narcotic medications by Kaiser doctors over and over again within a short period of time. And this person had gone behind a vehicle, had alcohol, and taken these prescription drugs from the doctors and ran over his kids and unfortunately caused untimely death of his children. And he, along with other proponents, one of them is Kathy and Scott Olson. Excuse me if I have to read, but a brain infection in 1992 left undiagnosed rendered, in this case, Scott, blind and developmentally disabled. I mean, you got a person here who, as a result of a failure to undiagnose medical malpractice, he's now for the rest of his life blind and developmentally disabled, and all he gets for his pain and suffering is $250,000. And again, the opposition out there to Prop 46 is, oh, it's trial lawyers. And I really would challenge those that are opponents to Prop 46 to really go ahead and look into this matter and tell themselves, really, that's what you really think this is all about? Trial lawyers trying to go ahead and make money out of this process, where this poor kid is now left for the rest of his life disabled, and all he gets is a cap of $250,000, which, by the way, came about in 1975. And, looking at this thing, and I challenge everybody else, go out there, now we have Google, and everybody has access to a computer. Look at the prices of homes and everything else. I mean, at the very least, a home, most likely in 1975, you could have bought a nice house for yourself for $250,000, where right now the same house would probably be in the range of $3.5, $4 million. And what the Prop 46 is looking to do is to increase that cap to $1.1 million. So if you really look at it, I don't think it's even increasing it to what the cap was in 1975. But aside from that, again, a lot of the people who are behind this Proposition 46, like Tammy and Tim Smick, their 20-year-old son died of an overdose of drugs administered by a hospital treating him to get off pain medication. Again, they lost their son as a result of medical malpractice. There's another lady, Alejandra Gonzalez. Her daughter, Mia, died at age 6 weeks after doctors failed to diagnose whooping cough, a common childhood affliction. So there's tons and tons of people. One of the other gentlemen, Robert Downey, he lost his arms and legs when doctors didn't diagnose a rampaging infection, even though his son had recently been treated for the same infection. If you look him up, you'll see the poor individual has lost both of his hands. He had to amputate it all the way up close to his elbow. He lost one of his legs above the knee, the other one. And this particular individual, for the whole pain and suffering as a result of the medical malpractice of the doctors, limited to $250,000. So I myself, I don't do medical malpractice, but I've seen and followed this medical malpractice over the years. I feel sorry for all these people who are being taken advantage of, and if anything, it's the insurance companies who are gaining, and they're always putting fear in the public, saying our insurance rates are going to all go up, doctors are going to charge more if we go ahead and increase it, this is the cap. But again, if you look at the history, if you look at the data, you'll see that the insurance companies are making record profits, and yet the cap is there. So the people that are really getting harmed here are the Robert Downeys, are the Kathy and Scott Olson people, as well as some other people who've suffered as a result of this thing. So I encourage everybody who's looking to vote on Prop 36 to educate themselves, look at the data, see what's behind it, and just don't rely on the regular old advertising that's on TV, that the propaganda that they try to convince everybody this is all trial lawyers trying to make money out of this thing. And I think you mentioned yourself, you don't even need a lawyer to file a malpractice lawsuit. And there's other aspects of Proposition 46, which we're going to be discussing, which show why it is a good proposition and why I think everybody should vote yes on Prop 46.
Absolutely. Well said, David. And please feel free to voice your opinion below in the comments of this YouTube video. There will be plenty of resources on David Azizi personal injury that will allow you to see unbiased data. Like David said, he's not a medical malpractice lawyer. He more focuses on car accidents and those types of personal injuries. So a very unbiased resource will be provided below, and please feel free to ask any questions you may have, whether it be, what is the Bob and Alana PACT Act? What is, what's good, what's bad, what's indifferent? We'll be more than happy to do resources. If you have a question, we'll probably do another YouTube video to help explain it from the eyes of someone who is unbiased, but at least has a background in the legal industry. And maybe we will even go as far as to get some of those who are against it and maybe get some of their conversation in. So I think that would be very valuable to all involved. And like I said, look at the link below. The link below will help describe a little more as to what we talked about. And thank you very much for your time, David.
All right, thank you.